Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Nice to see you. I feel like it's been a while. Kind of nervous to talk in front of the camera and just feel like it's been forever since I actually since I've sat down in front of the camera. I think the last few times I've recorded, I've actually just taken you guys with me. And anyway, so I'm here at my apartment. I just want to talk about how I lost 60 pounds in 9 months. I was on a bulk last fall, Christmas time, fall, winter. I was at 280, and spring, summer, right now I'm sitting out on a full stomach around 230. However, last weekend I was at 220. I'd hit 220. Which I haven't hit 220 since I was in school. I've been out of school for 6 years. However, I haven't weighed 220 since probably maybe 5th or 6th grade. I've always been like a big kid. I think that's when I hit 6 foot, was back then. So I was pretty heavy. 6'3", 6'4" in shoes, give or take, you know. Yeah, this last bulk fall, winter, I was actually 260 when I started my workout journey. But I had bulked up, not knowing if that was the right thing to do. However, I just kept lifting weights. I started putting on a bunch of mass. I could tell I was getting stronger. I could tell, you know, my stomach was also getting bigger, and my back everything was getting bigger, muscle-wise, but I still had a bunch of body fat on me, like a crazy amount. And I went from 260 to 280, but I could tell I'd put on like a lot of muscle. I started May 15th, and then I think 9 months ago would have been like October. So we're October, November, somewhere around there. So from May to October, November, I'd put on 20 pounds. And then I kept working December, January, February. I just kept lifting. Around this time, Corona had hit. February, March, I can't remember when it hit. So when Corona hit, all the gyms closed. I was working out at a gym. I had a bulk program, I had a cutting program. So on the bulk, I was, you know, hitting 4 sets of like 6 to 8 reps, just trying to put on as much mass as I can, just get real strong. That's what I was working, just working on my strength. And then I went to a cut at the gym, but then Corona hit, the gyms closed, and then that is probably where I shredded the most weight off of me. So when I started the cut, I was still eating good. You know, I was still eating quite a bit, a lot less than what I was when I was bulking. But I was still eating good, but I still lifting heavy. I think that's what it was. I was still lifting heavy, but still doing well, not still, but I was knocking out more reps. So I would do like 12 to 15 reps, and it was burning. You know, it was still heavy, and I think because of that, I was keeping a lot of that like a body mass on. I think I'm still new to this. I'm in 15 months of my workout journey, so I'm still learning. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I was just still lifting heavy, going hard, and I wasn't doing a lot of cardio. I was running a little bit, and then playing basketball maybe twice a week. And then when the gyms closed, I felt like heartbroken. I was like tripping a little bit. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? I want to stay active. Like, but I was in this like mindset of I need to hit weights. Like, I need to go and get a pump. Like, I was chasing pumps like crazy. So my dad, he had a home gym for the boys. It was super ghetto. but they got a bench, they got plates, they got a squat rack. So I was like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like they got the hookup just in time. So we were doing that. However, that didn't come in till like near the end of quarantine, right before the gyms opened up. So what had happened, and this is where like my cut was crazy. Like I just like was shredding weight like insane. So I have a field in my backyard over at my apartments, and I was doing, you know, sprints, frog jumps, lunges. I was running 2, sometimes 5 miles. Hardly I'd ever run 5 miles, but that's just when I get like a runner's high. And yeah, but I'd hit at least 2 miles every day. I'd go run or jog, just depending on how I felt. Because like sometimes I'm not crazy about running, and you know, sometimes the motivation wasn't there. Most of the time it was, but I would still go, regardless if it was just a jog or like a run, like a legit run. I'd still go every day. However, I was doing calisthenics, and dude, holy crap, like that. I was probably down to 260 right when the gyms closed down, and then I started doing calisthenics like hardcore. Like I was doing like the card challenge, where you just draw a card and you do that many push-ups. I was doing that a lot. I was doing like crazy amounts of push-ups. I was doing dips, tricep dips. I'd have my feet up. I would do what's it called, incline push-ups, where you put like your feet. I put my feet up on my desk or my dresser back here and just do push-ups like that. I would do mountain climbers, you know, ab workout stuff, just all kinds of stuff just to work, you know, calisthenics, right? Just, you know, lunges, leapfrogs, push-ups, dips, just anything I really could, you know, put my body through that without, because I didn't have any weights. But when I was doing that and I was running, I was still eating pretty decent. Like, you know, I was fasting also, but I was still eating, you know, I feel like a little bit more than I should have been. But I shredded like 30 pounds like within like 2 months. And it was just insane, because like I was watching it literally fall off, like just keep falling off, and I was just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And just like the before and after photos I'll put up. But I just like, I've never experienced anything like that, because I've always been big my whole life. And just to be able to see what like I don't even know what to call it, like a premature cut, or just like an amateur cut, or like an accidental cut. Like I had no idea, like, you know, and I for sure lost some muscle, but I lost tons of fat. Like even when I flexed recently, last week I took a before and after picture. My back, my chest, my arms, they look completely just different. Like I look like a different person. But I just never, like, I didn't think anything of it until like it was already said and done. I already had my cut, and I was like, holy crap, like this is like legit. It's like real. Like when you put the work in, like when you're consistent, when you work out 5 to 6 days a week for, I don't know, this was 15 months, just consistent, you know, like it really shows. And I have to contribute a couple of things. And clean eating, a clean diet. I was really strict about it. Not when I was bulking. I want to say I was trying to be super strict about it, but sometimes, like being poor, you can't afford like a really good, I wouldn't say I'm poor. I'm not, like, I live a decent life, but I'm like, I don't have like crazy amounts of money to spend. You know what I mean? I'm in my 20s. So you gotta like I just gotta buy cheap food, right? Cheap chicken and cheap, you know, carbs, stuff like that. Noodles are super cheap. Stuff like that. I had to contribute, you know, like I tried my best to have like a good diet. Now it's better. Like I'm being more smart about it. Do your research. But I have the credit to jiu-jitsu. I started kickboxing, but jiu-jitsu in the last 3 months have like really helped me. I was at 230 for the longest time, 235, 230, and then I finally, just like in the last like few weeks, I just got down to 220. And I'm like, I was just like, wow, like I have not weighed 220 since I was like in the 5th or 6th grade, bro. It's so crazy. But I have to credit jiu-jitsu. Just started the kickboxing classes. Super great, amazing cardio, like insane. I've been playing basketball for a few years now, but like really it's like now I can tell like the difference. Like I'm a lot faster. I can actually grab the rim now. I'm working on dunking. If I can get, if I can actually dunk, I'll upload that. But just being able to have the opportunity to go and have these places to go do cardio and work out and just be staying active even when the whole corona thing was shutting everything down. I mean, there was like a month and a half where like everything, literally like the gym was closed, I couldn't shoot. Jiu-jitsu, like I literally just got into it when like right before corona like lifted or whatever. But the last few months has really helped me cut more weight, work on my body, my physique, and my cardio. My gas tank is way better than what it was like 4 months ago. So yeah, I mean, basically that's it. That's how I cut 60 pounds in 9 months. I actually went up 20. So just like a super quick recap. I was at 260 May 15th, and then I bulked up to 280 fall, winter. And then spring, around when COVID hit, the gyms closed. I did calisthenics. The whole time I was trying to eat as clean as possible. I was lifting super heavy in bulk, and then when right before the gym closed, I was trying to cut, doing like 12, 15 reps within my sets. And then corona hit, calisthenics, a lot of running, a lot of frog jumps, lunges, stuff like that, working a lot of lower stuff, cardio, crazy. And then I think I got down to 230, 235, and then jiu-jitsu the last few months really helped me get down to 220. So yeah, I mean, it's been a journey. It's been fun. I don't know what else to say. At first it was super difficult, it was super tough. There was, in the beginning, I really didn't, I was kind of motivated to go because I wanted to be a different person, and I can talk about that in a different video on why I started my journey. But at first I was a little motivated. The first 3 months I was kind of motivated to go, and get better. And then 3 to 6 months I was just like, I hated it. I felt like it was a chore. And then after that, it was like I had unlocked something. I was doing a lot of research for your physical health and mental health, and a lot of things were just clicking after that. And then the whole COVID thing hit. That was a buzzkill, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I had just been like going, making it work, and now it's just like part of my life, So that's it. That's how I lost 60 pounds in 9 months. If you guys don't know, like I said, I weigh 220. But coming my sophomore year of high school, I was 350. So if you guys want to know how I went from 350 to 260, let me know. Leave a comment, like, whatever. Just let me know. That's most likely going to be the next video. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everything, and hopefully we get better at making these videos and be more consistent. So until next time, Godspeed, God bless, stay woke, fam. Peace.